Hi everybody, in this video we're going to show you how to create what is commonly referred to as a butterfly or a 3-chart spread inside Sierra. On the left hand side we've got a 30-year bond chart, in the middle we've got a 10-year chart, 10-year note, and then over here we've got the UB, the Ultra Bond chart. In the very bottom left we've got a study that's displaying the proper butterfly spread value of these 3 charts put together. It's around -118.14. So what I'm going to show you how to do here today is how to derive this value and have it displayed this way, or even have it displayed as the main price graph. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is right click on the bond chart, go to studies. I'm actually going to remove the study so we can start from scratch. So now we've just got the 3 charts next to each other. What we're looking for is a study, a new study we just recently added called Sum 3 Chart. So this sort of is going to do what it says it's going to do. It's going to add these 3 charts together. However, it also allows for the use of multipliers, including negative numbers, which is something we need to generate these values properly. So the first thing we do is add that study, and then go into the settings section. In the settings section, we're going to see chart 2 and chart 3. What this is basically asking is, what are the other 2 charts we're going to add to the 30-year chart? So I'm going to go to chart number 2, and I'm going to pick one of the other markets. In this case, I'll pick the 10-year. So we're on the bond chart already, so we're not going to pick that one. We're going to add the 10-year note. And then the third chart we're going to add is the Ultra. So the chart that the study is on is being added to the 2 other charts we select here, in this case the 10-year and the Ultra. So if I just apply this and do nothing, we're going to get that value looking like a bar graph or a candlestick chart down here with the current value of these things all added together. But that's not really what we're looking for with this study. We're looking to see the actual butterfly spread price, which means we need to account for multipliers for each one of these products. Now I'm going to pull up an image here real quick that's going to show you the current December bond fly ratios. The ZB fly here is 1 ZB minus 1.5 ZN minus 1/2 of the UB. So these are the multipliers that we need to put in here. The ZB is already at 1, so we don't have to change the multiplier for chart 1. But for 2, which is the 10-year note, we need to put a -1.5 because it's being subtracted. So minus 1.5 times the ZN minus 0.5 times the UB. So let's go ahead and do that. So for chart number 2, I'm going to do -1.5. And for chart number 3, I'm going to put -0.5. And hit apply. And now we're going to get a different value. And that value is -118-ish, just like we saw prior. Now how do we get this to look the certain way? In the settings section, there's a subgraphs tab at the top. And the subgraphs tab allows you to have this result be displayed in a different format. In this case, I'm going to choose line on close, which is what most people use when they're using a spread chart like this. And we can also hit apply, and then you'll see it changes right away. And the other thing we might want to do is have the value displayed. So that's actually the value of the line displayed in the y-axis. That's what this value label option is here. And if we want to choose a color other than the typical black color here for the last price, there's a checkbox we're going to uncheck here called Use Chart Graphic Settings for Subgraph Colors. So we can leave that unchecked. And then I might want to make this a different color, maybe thicken up the line a little bit, and hit apply. There we go. So from here, what's another thing we could do if we wanted to? You could actually have the study be displayed as the main price graph. That's this checkbox right here. If you prefer to not actually look at the bond chart and you really just want to look at the butterfly value, you could do this. These other charts, just minimize them. They got to be open, but they don't have to be maximized. So there you go. So really the key to remember here when you're building a study or a 3-chart spread or a butterfly spread is you add all the charts together, you enter the correct multipliers, and then you adjust your color settings. We'll do some other videos that have some simpler examples. If you have any questions, let us know. Thank you.